Visitors of Vienna will soon notice the very high number of palatial, usually Baroque buildings that are labeled with a set of Austrian flags and small plates that provide some information on history and architecture of the building. The city palaces are called palais. A palais is simply a city palace of a noble family, usually used as a platform for networking and representation near the emperor and his government. This is Hofburg and is the former principal imperial palace of the Habsburg dynasty. Plenty of the nobles before built their city palaces near the imperial residence of the Habsburg family. During the peak of Baroque, a standard for the construction of a palais developed. The front side of a Vienna palais always faces the road. The facade is often decorated with plaster and ornaments. The entrance gate is round and sometimes extravagantly decorated with references to classical art. Titans are a common feature at the flanks of the entrance gate. From the main gate, you can enter the courtyard, but also a staircase that leads to the main floor. The staircase is a key feature to every decent palais. The staircase follows a typical motif of the Baroque, moving from the dark of the low level on the street to a splendid, a ballroom or a bright reception hall, echoing the journey of life from the dark grounds to a higher, brighter level. At this level, all the official things would take place, such as balls, receptions, and concerts. The actual living rooms were on the higher floors and usually much less expensive in their interiors and decorations. The staff lived either on the ground level, the basement, or a separate building. The construction of a palais usually required the demolition of several medieval houses. Because Vienna was constrained by its city walls, the space was limited, and the construction of a palais became increasingly expensive. It did not put an end, however, to the building boom. Between 1683 and 1730, dozens of palais were erected. By 1730, of the approximately 1,200 houses in Vienna, some 250 were palais. Since the Turks had flattened the villages and suburbs around Vienna, land there was pretty cheap, and so many noblemen purchased properties outside the city walls. With World War I and the collapse of the empire, representation near the imperial court was not needed any longer. Most noble families spent their days in their homes, wherever that was. The palais in Vienna often fell into disrepair and were used only infrequently. In World War II, many palais were damaged by bombs. Because of the vast number of palais, the Viennese didn't care about demolishing several of them, even though the war damages could have been repaired. Nevertheless, the surviving ones are still enough to make Vienna one of the most palatial cities in Europe. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!